Well, we've had 3 announcements so far for the Sharks for the coming season, 2 returnees and 1 new player. Well, I can tell you tonight we've got another new player. His name is Aaron Anderson. Aaron, can I thank you very much indeed for taking time to be with us today?
Thanks for having me.
Tell me a little bit about your history, please.
From Minnesota in the United States. I played college basketball at the University of North Dakota. And then after the University of North Dakota, I played 5 seasons in Australia before I got my chance to enter into Europe. After Australia, I went to Kosovo, played in Kosovo. Then my last 2 years, I've been in France.
So how did the contact happen whereby you end up in Sheffield?
My agent called me. He called me one day out of the blue and just said, I have a team that's interested in you. And they said it would be a good decision to just look into it. And so I did my research, looked into it, and found a couple videos of the city and the previous teams that have played before and the history of Sheffield, some of the history of Sheffield. And it just felt like a good situation after I had a good conversation with the coach.
Tell me a little bit about your game, please.
My game, I'm a fast point guard, but I'm a point guard that can do everything pretty much. I can score when needed. I can pass. I like to get my teammates involved first before I look to try to take over a game. But I'm a pass first point guard who can do pretty much anything.
Do you know anything about the UK, about Sheffield?
From the small stuff I've picked up on YouTube, I know just very little. But I'm anxious to see everything when I get out there and just embrace the city and the country.
And what do you think it's going to be like in Sheffield?
I'll say I'm glad they speak English. So from the last 3 years I've had, I'm glad I'm going back to an English-speaking country. So I'm pretty sure I can find my way around.
So it'll be a bit like being in Brisbane.
Yeah, just like being in Brisbane, Australia. Yeah.
So what's your message to the fans here in Sheffield this time?
My message to the fans is to keep your continued support, and it's going to be a fun, exciting, up-paced year.
And finally, what did Coach Atiba Lyons say to you that he wanted from you this season?
He wanted me just to play that point guard role, just to be the extension of him when I'm out there on the floor. So he doesn't have to try to run everything from the sidelines. You got a coach on the floor that can just dictate and direct everybody out there. So my main job is to come in and just do what's needed for a certain game.
Well, Aaron, can I thank you for joining the team. Let's hope you have a really successful year. We've got a great bunch of guys. This team being built this season looks absolutely awesome. Thank you for taking the time to be with us today. Wish you all the very best for the future.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, and go Sharks.